He forgot.
Yeah.
Refresh our mutual memory.
Last time on Harmontown, our heroes were on the quest for Patchen's gem. Going along with Patchens to the nearby town of Doornester, they encountered Geffen, that guy that they'd met a couple times at this point. Geffen was headed to Doornester as well because he suspected the church was on weed. Then you guys went to the town and you saw some crazy things in the form of zombies and skeletons. They seemed bummed out in a graveyard because music was playing from a harp. Diarrhea Jr. tried to inspect the harp music, but it vanished in a flash of ruby light, and then the zombies attacked like they were mindless zombies. They were dispatched in short order. As morning broke, it was time to enter Doornester, and they met the guards at the front gate. Applying various methods, they got in the front gate, and then they decided that they'd split up, but met up and decided that they wouldn't split up, or maybe would. That's where they are now. Follow them today. What will they do? How will they succeed? Patchen's gem. Now.
Okay, so we're all through the front gate of Doornester, right?
Yeah, you're kind of. Let's say you're kind of in the shadow of this gate. The guards seem pretty sleepy, and they went back to sleep, and they're currently asleep.
All right, so Carlos, I know the plan was that we were going to come in separately.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
But here we are. Let's just move ahead.
But we can still do what we wanted to do, which is
the guards don't give a shit. They're sleepy.
This is my thought, and I think I don't want to over-explain it. It's just that, like, we're in this town. We don't really know what we're looking for, and more importantly, we know there's something afoot in this town. We need information, and we need to, I feel like it's a disadvantage for us to be perceived as a group, let alone a group of church officials.
Why don't we right now split up and take different parts of the town, different like maybe I'll go into the tavern or you go into the thing. We'll all pick a. Spencer, what buildings do we see in front of us?
2 seconds.
My pitch is, well, he looks.
Yeah, good call.
My pitch is, it's going to be harder for me to pretend I'm not a cleric. You should go frequent the taverns or whatever. I think I'll go to the local church.
And just to be clear, unless you guys get disguises, you might have plain clothes with you, but you're generally adorned in kind of church-oriented garments. So unless you do something about that, you will register as some church people of some sort.
Okay. We should go shopping.
Shopping spree!
Everybody's working for
what a girl wants, what a girl needs.
And then you put on the hat, and it's like, no.
Spencer, what time is it?
No, and it's like, hell yeah. It's early morning. No, it's not early morning. It's like maybe 10 a.m. at this point.
So shops are open?
Shops would be open.
Let's go into a clothing store. Let's pretend we don't know each other. But
well, you guys, yeah, because I don't. I'm gonna go check out the church. Is there a Church of the Silver Flame?
There sure is.
I'll go there. You guys go shopping, and then split up.
We don't need to split up. We're not wearing church clothes.
You currently are. Then you're gonna go shopping together.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna split up like Siskel and Ebert at the end at the movies. Like people are gonna know.
Are there any vendors selling garments out in the town, or do I have to go into a dedicated clothing shop?
There's an open air market that has some smaller shops and mostly stores.
Okay, so I go wandering around looking for a clothing vendor to maybe find something to disguise myself as maybe just a regular citizen.
All right. You find what's labeled by a wooden sign as the open-air black market. There's a row of shops and stalls. There's kind of 2 rows that flank this. It's wider than a street, but it's kind of like a street. All of the stalls that are open are kind of guarded by a couple shopkeepers that are keeping all their wares hidden under cloths and sheets and stuff. So it's all secret kind of secret wares. Most of these places are closed and shuttered. It's very striking. You wonder if there's like a recession or something.
I take a couple gold pieces out in my hand, and
All
I just
right.
I'm kind of tossing them up and down, like playing it cool, but like clearly somebody that's got some money to spend, like whistling a little tune.
All right. You see a familiar, colorful, like nice looking stall. Not a stall. It's like a cart. It's a cart for the Fabricators Guild. And there's a colorfully dressed fabricator who's like, he looks, I don't know, let's say he looks kind of like an Apple employee. And he type A's over to you and is like, hey there, good sir. Check out my fabrication wares.
Is he a gnome?
Yeah, he's a gnome.
I go, what's up, gnome? We do a gnome handshake.
He does it and he's like, whoa. It's like, he's real good.
I was like, hey man, you know what? All I've got is these bullshit rags on me, Jack. I want to just like get a new outfit.
Check out these duds, my brother. Aren't they slick and slimy?
Yes, super slick and slimy.
This slimy protects you against grease.
For real?
Yeah, but it's slime is a downside.
Okay, well let's can we? What else you got?
There's normal clothes too. We
Yeah,
got all sorts of stuff. I can whip you up some clothes right now.
Do you have
a
anything?
fabricator?
Do you have anything kind of magical?
I can't make like cool magical stuff. I'm like a hedge mage kind of fabricator.
Hedge mage.
Hedge mage.
Yeah, I said, all I want is some just regular blend into the crowd, just regular street gear.
All right. He's like, yeah, man. You need some bright clothes around here. It keeps a pep in your step, my brother.
I'm a druid. Sorry, a gnome druid.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I like brightly colored stuff. So give me the flashiest shit you got.
He gives you like a clothing that looks like a clown clothes or like gesture clothes. They're very loud and garish.
Do I like it?
I mean, I'd say it's fashionable, but it is certainly like loud and intentionally like audacious.
I buy those clown clothes.
All right, they're a matter of copper.
Copper?
If you should have enough money to cover it without really
I do.
decrementing your money.
Where's my goddamn sheet? I'm sure I do.
I truly don't know. Well, it should be in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Let's do Dan. Dan.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of looking. I'm assuming that if this is a town worth its salt, that the Church of the Silver Flame will have a keep or something that can be seen on the skyline.
Yeah, it's the largest building in town, but not by much. It's still a pretty small, a tiny church. It's kind of, there's only like a sanctuary and a couple other like side rooms. It's a pretty small footprint of a building. It also doesn't have that you can see like a silver flame on display, like a big brazier. It just has a bell tower, like a small, tiny church.
Well, I approach it.
All right. You see Geffen's horse. You see Geffen's horse. What do you call it? Tied up outside of the church, and inside you hear him yelling at people.
I eavesdrop for a moment if I can make out what he's yelling about.
He sounds like a drill sergeant, like he's barking out orders, and you can just hear the sounds of footfalls and people moving.
So he's saying like, move it.
Yeah, you lousy lots, you worthless louts, do laps and run and keep it up, and you're going slow, and don't go slow. You're supposed to be going fast now. I'm in charge. Stuff like that.
Well, I move into the building. I mean, I'm not trying to be stealthy.
All
or
right.
anything.
Yeah, you open the doors and you see everyone's just running laps around the outside perimeter or the inside perimeter of the building, and Geffen saying, "Yeah, work it."
Does Geffen see me?
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, so I just wanted to let you know I'm going to try to do kind of a low key thing.
Are you telling me or him?
I'm telling Geffen.
Oh, okay.
Like, if anybody asks you about me, don't tell him anything that I've told you about our previous missions. Like what happened back at, what's it called?
Roan?
Roan.
Or the city, or the church.
The place that we just were, yeah. What was the town with
Pureburn Abbey?
the that town was that Roan. No, the
You started in Roan, and then you went to the home office, which was Pureburn Abbey, which is
the place that we were at where the shit hit the fan.
yeah,
with the,
Roan.
All right. Don't tell anybody how you know me, like, and my compatriots, because I'm not like totally undercover. Like, I'm not a badass or anything, but I'm trying to dig up leads in this town, and I don't want people to associate me with my friends.
You got it, stranger.
Thanks, Geff.
And Geffen he's a bishop in the church, or
You don't know what he is, actually. He's in the church militant, which means he's not necessarily a leadership like a priest or anything. He's more like you, like a kind of hired gun mercenary.
That's a good question. Anyway, I'll ask Geffen that. Like, who's the how high up does this local chapter go? Is there a friar in charge of everything, or
No, there was a priest, but he actually left to go attend to matters at the Church of Roan when they had a leadership crisis. So in their absence, Peach has been leading the pack, but as you can see, she hasn't been running a very tight ship. So I'm whipping them into shape, getting them off their weed.
what's Peach? Is she just a pilgrim or something?
Peach is what is she? Let's see. Sorry, everybody. She's an initiate, which is the step you go before you become a pastor, which is below a priest. It's like she's working up in the seminary ranks or whatever, you know.
Does she have an office here? Or
Yeah. There's the what do you call it? There's the pastor's office, and then just the office, and then the sanctuary, and then the dining hall, which is just a tiny little kitchen.
Well, maybe I'll go have a chat with her.
Well, she'll have to finish running laps because she's also has to be whipped into fit shape.
Oop.
And he points her out.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, now I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm not going to get any information in this place.
All right, back to the street. All right, you got clothes?
I'm wearing my new flashy clown dust.
Yeah.
I got a new outfit on. I'll tell you what, I got a new pep in my step.
I want that. I walk over to Chad
All right.
and I talk to the sales guy.
He goes, hey, man, you want some new clothes? They'll put a pep in your step.
Hey, dude. Yeah, man. Make me look fly as fuck.
He looks through his clothes, and he doesn't find any in your size, so he draws a bunch of stuff on the floor in chalk and magical powders, and he pours some stuff out and then does a magic, and it makes some clothes on the floor, and he's like, here you go.
What?
Whoa. What
Smoke.
does it look like?
It looks it looks kind of like Jeff's, but like way shittier.
Well,
Chad.
Chad. But like
I
if
get XP for that.
yeah, you get double XP this session. It looks like a rough draft version of his clothes, you know. It's
Oh,
like
man.
they tried. Yeah, I'm not
Come
used
on,
to
you
making
gotta-
them in your size.
You got to do me better than that.
I'll give them to you for free. How about?
Oh, by the way, Spencer, I had 2 gold pieces on me, so that that's covered with the coppers, right?
Yeah, let's say you just have some loose change. It's gonna be I'll say 10 copper because these are some cheap clothes.
All right.
But that's pretty low.
All right, so we're dressed up now, me and Diarrhea.
Unless he doesn't want to wear the clothes.
I'll put them on.
They put a pep in your step.
Thanks for trying.
I did. Yeah, I did it.
You did it.
I didn't do a great job, but I did it.
Hey, what's your name,
Whoops,
sir,
sorry.
that runs the clothing haberdashery here?
Jeff.
Your name's Jeff.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's why you said that earlier.
Right.
We're looking for a fellow named Patchins. Any word about Patchins?
I don't know anyone named Patchins.
Yeah. What about Secret Gems?
What are you talking about?
I'm just shooting the breeze, man.
All
I'm
right.
just fucking with you.
Hey.
Hey, where can a guy?
You know about those gems?
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean like rubies?
Come on, we're talking about gems. You gotta
Rubies or gems?
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You get double experience.
Hell yeah.
You get double XP for that joke.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, are you?
No, I'm
Rubies are just a thing that exists, like
Yeah.
diamonds. Is that? I mean, gems are. Yeah, gems. What about them?
Are there some folks in town who specialize in diamonds, gems, rubies? We got some gold pieces to spend, and we want to bling out, man.
Nah, this is like a poor shit place, man.
It's a poor shit place?
Yeah, this place sucks. We're not rich enough to sell gems.
Oh, I mean, I heard this town has a reputation, you know?
Oh, that's not my problem, my friend.
All right. Well, you seem like a good dude, so
Oh, yeah, it's these clothes, my man.
you're an honest guy making your living.
So at my early, whenever it's possible, I want to talk to this Peaches.
All right. They finish their laps, and then everyone's kind of just passed out. Not passed out, but they're like laid out in the pews and stuff, kind of catching their breath.
Are you Peaches?
I'm Peach, yeah.
Hi, I'm Carlos, the unimaginative. I'm from Central Office. From Flamekeep.
Oh, yeah? We're not on weed.
No, look. That's none of my business. This is actually a separate matter. Is there a place we could talk in private?
Yeah, okay. Let's come to the priest's room. You enter the priest's room. It's really small. It seems like recently someone moved out of it and took most of the things off the shelves when they did.
Looks like things are kind of disarray around here.
Yeah, a nearby church blew up, and we had to have our priest go over and kind of straighten out this shit.
What was his name?
Daffron.
How much of an ear to the ground do you have around here? You from Dornaster?
Yeah, I've been here a while.
I trust this will stay in this room as church officials. I'm from the militant, and some of the things I do are a little less holy than some of the stuff you guys are used to. It's all in the name of the Silver Flame. You know what I mean? All right. I'm curious, since if this town, are there people in this town that are available for hire? If you would need certain things procured,
Like day players?
well, collectors of other people's stuff.
Well, I mean, a lot of people here are ruffians, brigands, sell swords, and thieves.
Do I have the letter? Remember the letter that we had? You said it was like in this guild speak kind of thing. Do I have one of those?
You have that message, sure.
It's like is there a guild chapter that uses this language?
Yeah, all the dragon marked houses use this language.
Dragon marked?
All the guilds are owned by the dragon marked houses.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I haven't worked in the private sector that much.
Mercenary guilds, fabricators guild, seekers guild. There's a lot of guilds. There's something like 13 or 14. I can't remember.
Is there a thieves or an assassins guild?
Well, there's what do you call it?
I mean, we don't have to call it anything, but
There
like I
is
said, this conversation doesn't have to leave this room. But it's church business, and it's important to the Silver Flame.
Right. I mean, not really. There's no overt coalition of thieves and ruffians, as far as I'm aware.
No, it would be a terrible thieves guild if it was overt.
Right.
I'm asking you, and the record will never show that I asked you, let alone that you answered. As a Dornaster regular, and somebody who it appears could use a good word from central office.
Yeah, I mean,
For
we're
instance-
innocent, so
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't smoke pot.
no one does.
Yeah. Like, you're misunderstood. You're doing a great job running this place.
Thank you.
You just need somebody to tell somebody that. And what I just need to get my job done is a contact in the Thieves or Assassins Guild. I'm thinking more assassin-y.
There's no thieves or assassins guild, as far as I know. There's just the theater.
Why would you say it that way?
What do you mean?
Well, you made this crazy face.
No, I didn't. That was some other person.
I mean, is your theater guild like pretty rough around the edges?
It's the Dornester Theater Company. It's the main business in town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like 4 industries. There's farming, there's baking, there's milling flour, and there's theater.
Seems weird because it doesn't seem like a real cultural epicenter.
No, but these freewheeling folk, not necessarily fitting in with society, they wander into Dornester.
Yeah, they travel around. They wear disguises costumes and dresses different shit and go different places.
Yeah, they love crazy clothes and tights and stuff, and they put on shows. It's a great time. There's not a lot of fun out here, and so you go to the theater. It's like, it's like what we've built. This is our city. We got a crazy wall.
You've known these theater people. They've always been around.
Yeah,
but they also like drift around. Like they go to other places and
not usually. I mean, there's too many people in town to really know who's here and who's not.
It's a big town.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm outside in my new crazy clothes.
That's probably a good call.
And I walk around and, I didn't hear this conversation, but let's just say I dressed up in my new flashy theatrical clothing. Is it possible that I would run across the theater guild?
Well, come on. You can't. Spencer, tell him.
Yeah, that's not fair, right?
Come on.
Yeah, that's not fair, right?
What are you even trying to do?
I'm just walking around town checking out what's what.
Yeah, so you're still in kind of the, the open air market sort of situation. You can see like a farmer's storefront that's normally covered in farm goods, and it just says the farmer's tough, and it's just completely abandoned. And there's like a weapons dealer who just has this rolling cart with weapons and stuff. And what else do you got? Oh, there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people in weird robes doing exercise. They're doing jumping jacks, and someone's like, jumping jacks. Jumping jacks will set you free, purify your body, and templify your mind.
I want to do jumping jacks.
Oh, you can.
All right, yeah. Hey, diarrhea. Let's go over and check out this action.
Hell yeah.
All right. It's just like you see this robed figure whose face you can't see. They're a short little guy, but they're very animated, and they're like, just 10 more, you jerks. You got to templify your bodies and minds. Create the God inside of yourselves through exercise. And guiding them through all sorts of high-intensity aerobics.
Hey, friendo. It's been a long time since we've really hit the pavement. Can we join you in exercise?
Yeah, templify your bodies today and let your soul be the God of the universe.
How much does it cost?
For free.
Oh,
just
man.
the sweat of your brow.
All right, I jump into that.
All right, you do it.
I like that. Nobody up here is better at role playing than anyone else, but it's just notable to me that Levy learned role playing from Nintendo games. Like you're just bounding up to people and going, "I'll help you collect honey. Would you like a bucket?"
It's good. It's
You
fun.
gotta interact with your surroundings.
I'm not punching down because my Scooby Doo episode to nowhere. It's not entertainment.
All I've done so far is buy flashy clothes, and I'm about to do jumping jacks.
I'm not a good leader, and I should not have led.
You do 30 or 40 minutes of aerobics.
Oh, yeah.
They want to keep it
Isn't
up.
this great, Chad? I am feeling so fit.
You unlocked the beehive.
Wait,
You guys are great.
now what?
You've just been doing jumping jacks and following the exercise routine, as far as I understand.
Yeah.
They've been going. They're going. You're starting to get real tired, and they're not stopping. It's
What?
like they're experts.
What?
Fuck this! I'm gonna fucking show them what I got. I'm not stopping until I'll be the last gnome out here.
All right. Do you have endurance?
Wait, are they all gnomes? What
I
race
have
are they?
These aren't all gnomes. These are mostly humans and some elves.
Oh.
I have endurance. Yes.
Endurance is a skill, otherwise constitution.
Are you guys like a fitness circus? Well, tell me about your
We're the Church of the Body Temple. We believe that you can become your own god if you treat your body just enough like a temple.
Ooh. All right. I feel it.
I have a 13 constitution. Where would endurance be?
It's maybe a skill, or I'm thinking about it wrong. It might not be a skill, and I might be thinking about it wrong.
Well, I have a 13 constitution.
All right. You continue to go exercise-wise.
I'm cheering
I
Chad.
mean, I have toughness. Does that help?
Toughness is helpful.
Yeah, go Chad. You're the strongest gnome out there. Woo!
All right.
You got this.
You make it a further 40 minutes to the end of the session.
Yeah.
You're almost at the end of your rope, but they finally stop down and they're like, oh yeah, and that's it, babies.
Yeah.
How amazing. Does he win anything? I mean, my gnome friend's amazing, right?
You win. The sweat leaving your body is sin leaving your body.
Yeah. I feel good.
Cows are now available for purchase at the barn.
Do I gain anything for that? For that, other than just getting a little fit and some calorie burn?
Yeah, you just burn some
All
calories.
right, I fucking get right into my fucking water skin and drink some water.
Yeah.
Got to hydrate.
For sure, you got to hydrate. Get those electrolytes.
The lead exercise instructor or whatever hands you a bunch of flyers for the Church of the Body Temple, and it says like, visit our main office in Blade Glen.
Blade Glen.
Yeah, and then it says like, this is like a side quest. It's not related to the main event.
It says that on the
This
card.
flyer doesn't look like a real doesn't really wet my whistle.
If you're looking for an ending, I could find them. I've been wandering around for
I'm not
40
looking
minutes.
for anything.
Hey, Chad.
It's
Whatever
2
you
minutes
guys
after
want.
10 o'clock.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm assuming I ended that conversation with Peaches, like, and if time went for them, they've been exercising for an hour.
Hey, Carlos.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's Spencer's DMing.
You guys do what you want. It's all good, and
Well,
I
no,
don't
we
care.
We can't just.
If you walk out of wherever you were, I'm in the town square exercising. You might see me there.
If
You knew he was going to the shops.
If I can retroactively say, I made it a point to go find these guys.
Right.
They're dressed like clowns. They're doing aerobics at the town square,
And have been
So
for
I
over
found-
an hour.
So I'm sidling up, and I'm still because I'm a deluded bad leader who is trying to commit to his shitty. I'm like coming up next to them and looking, not making eye contact with them, and spy style,
right,
and kind of
yeah.
going like, "Hey, blessings to you, my brother, from the Church of the Silver Flame."
We're getting so fit, bro.
That's good.
Blessed be the fruit.
This is an interesting town. One might encounter all kinds of characters if one looks around a little bit.
We ran into a guild guy. He was a guild gnome. He made us clothing.
All right.
Are you thinking what we're thinking? That next time we do things in this town, shit's gonna get crazy.
And we may as well do them together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cliffhanger! We fucking did it. Let's hear for Steve Levy, everybody.
It's a good episode.
It's a great fucking episode.